performance generally was good, despite that this was our first championship. We have never played the Fast5, and that was our first time. And in fact, when we reached there, we found that there were some changes in the rules, which are good enough that we went there about 2-3 days earlier, which made us to adjust to according to those rules. Because when we left here, we had an old rule that we were using, but reaching there, they were surprised that we are still using the old rules. So they tried to assist us, and we managed to cope up very fast. And the other thing is that the cooperation, the oneness among the players. These players, as you have seen them, they are always together, despite all the difficulties that we normally go through. But when it comes to playing, they love netball and they love their country. So I think they are doing their best.
We have just played Fast5. It was our first tournament to play, and we have played very well. We have disproved these big teams like the so-called Australian, England, Jamaica, and also the New Zealand, because we made some silly mistake that made us that made them to win us. But the tournament was so good. We left the crowd when the crowd were just singing Uganda, Uganda, Uganda. So I just want to take this opportunity. If we get the facilities and the motivation from home, for sure we are going to be the #1 world netball team. Because if we are having nothing right now, but at least we are putting on a good show to make sure that we represent our country very well. So if we get everything we need, if we get motivated from the government and from the supporters from here in Uganda, I just want to promise that we shall be a good team, and Uganda is not a joke. And we have left a remark in New Zealand and other countries that Uganda is there in East Africa ready to dismantle any team that comes on our way. That participated in the Fast5 had to produce a dance on court. So we planned our dance before, and we trained it like for 2 days, and we were perfect in it, and we selected a good song that was giving us the vibe, and also the crowd loved the way we were dancing, and also the people were just excelling in everything we were doing. Yeah.
The performance was very good, though not excellent, because I believe we are #1. We have all it takes to be the #1 netballing country in the world, but we had a few challenges, just like, maybe the preparations, just like, maybe the facilities that we are lacking here and all that. But if we could secure a home, and we have a better home that can host all these countries here, we play them. Let's say we host the Fast5, we hold the World Cup, we host all these tournaments, because being ranked #6 in the whole world, we do qualify to host any tournament of any level. So I would really think that we need to focus at securing a home for the She Cranes. First of all, for us, as netball, it's not all about winning. It is also about motivating others. It is also about enjoying what we are doing, and it is also about selling our country, as in promoting it out there. So as you all watched, all teams danced. It wasn't only Uganda. It was one of the, as we were leaving this country, they said anything might happen, we might have a few changes and a few things would happen, please be ready to adjust. So when we reached there, they said every team would dance, and it was us to choose which game to dance in. So we chose that. But our girls are talented, they are super good. They just went to the dressing room, they rehearsed a few minutes, and they came and surprised the world. So to me, that was super fun. It was super fun. Like you see other sports, like in golf. I used to, when I was still active in golf, they would say the theme is gin, damage. Even an elderly woman of 80 years would come putting on a gin and damage. So that brings more life into the sport. Saying that every team is going to dance, that brings more life and it brings more fun to the fans. So to me it was really okay, and it is something I think we need to copy, and we do it even in our leagues. Yeah, just like if you watched our awarding ceremony, even the East African Club Championships, we brought the musicians, we brought these culture troops and all that, and it was super fun.
Thank you.